Hey, I'm Scott Kirsner with InnoLead, and I wanted to share with you three really interesting data points from this research report we just published called Retooling R&D. It's entirely based on survey data and qualitative interviews that we conducted at the very tail end of 2021 in November and December, and the project was supported by our friends at Wazoku. Our survey respondents were almost entirely senior R&D and innovation leaders at Global 1000 scale companies, and you can see there's some pretty good news when it comes to their budgets. Almost 20% saying that in the current fiscal year, budgets have increased significantly. Another 31% saying budgets have increased somewhat, and really small slices of our respondents saying that they're seeing budget erosion, either significant or some erosion in their budgets. So we're starting off with some good news here. This second data point really surprised me. We asked about open innovation strategy, running challenges or sourcing ideas from outside of the corporate walls. And you can see that for 45% of companies, this is becoming standard operating procedure. Another 40% of our respondents say they're using open innovation sporadically. So clearly, open innovation is becoming a key part of the innovation and R&D toolkit in a really large segment of Global 1000 companies. This final data point is all about organizational support. And the bright orange bars over there on the left show where people feel their support is strongest: the CEO, the COO, key business unit or divisional leaders, the board of directors. That's all good news. The lighter peach color at left shows where people feel support is poor, and you can see there's some room for improvement when it comes to the relationship with marketing and communications, with the CFO and the finance department, also HR and recruiting. We're obviously in a tight talent market, and so I think a lot of R&D and innovation groups feel like they're trying to hire specialists and subject matter experts in very competitive spaces, and so that may be some of the issue with the support from R&D and recruiting. There's a lot more data in the full 50-page report on topics like the metrics and outcomes that senior leaders care about most, the areas of science and technology that big companies are exploring and learning about in 2022. We also conducted qualitative interviews with senior executives at 3M, W.L. Gore, Comcast, Kellogg's, and a whole bunch of other companies that you know. You can get an excerpt of the report if you're not yet an InnoLead member at the URL over there on the left. You can also learn more about Wazoku at their website. I want to thank Wazoku for their support of this project, and thank you for watching.